Hey guys, quick video response. Had a friend of mine request me to do a video on how I go about getting my big girls out of their cages. So today I'm going to be using, as I stated in the last video, I don't use a snake hook. So today I'm going to use an old Guitar Hero drumstick. This can be a snake tool too. And today's star of the show will be my big female het albino tiger, and this is what I do when I'm ready to get my girls out. Some snakes, as soon as the door opens, they're right there. Some snakes are, they just sit there. A lot of people get that, confused. Snakes are ambush predators. So just because your snake isn't acting wild or striking for the glass doesn't mean that they're not in feed mode. So this is how I go about getting my big girls out. You can do what works for you or try, some new things, but this works for me. So now the first thing I do before I open the cage door is I locate where the snake's head is at. This girl's head is right there on top of a coil. So now that I know where the business end is at, I'm going to go ahead and open the door. Now while I'm opening the door, I'm still watching her. Even though she hasn't made a movement yet, I'm still watching her. Just to make sure that she's not advancing towards the open door or towards me. Some people I've heard like to tap on the glass before they, open the snake's cage. I don't like doing that. For the simple fact that if your snake does have a feeding response and they strike at the glass, they can, injure themselves. I've heard of people stating that their snake struck the glass and broke their jaw, or it snapped a tooth off and it became infected. So I don't like to tap on the glass. I think that triggers some type of prey response out of them. So I don't tap on the glass. I just open the door. Now typically if their head is close to me, I'll rub their heads. But I do like to rub the last 2/3 of their bodies. That's just me. And sometimes I'll rub it until kind of like the snake surrendering to being rubbed. They'll turn their heads away and they'll go a different direction. But this is just what I do. So I basically rub them, and her head is actually close enough for me to do it. So I'll rub her head a little, and you guys can't see it, but as I touched her head, she turned it away and is now facing the other direction. This girl really doesn't like to be touched. She likes to buck a lot. That's what my friend Harry likes to say. They like to buck. So she likes to, shove around, and it can be, a job just getting her out. So I don't stick my whole head in or my whole upper body. I see a lot of people do that. When they reach in to grab a snake, damn near their whole upper portion of their body is in the cage with the snake. I don't know about them, but I can't be confined and restricted to the height of this cage or the space of this cage. That to me is another dangerous situation that I don't need to be in, and I'm not going to put myself in that situation. So basically, I look for the closest coil that's to me, and I pull out, always keeping my upper half of my body out of the cage and technically really out of strike range, really. So the closest coil to me is right here. She just turned her head again, so we like to be safe. Here we go. And I'll grab the closest coil to me. And now she's out. And I can, clean her cage, change water, do whatever I really got to do with this girl. But her weight and her size, I couldn't see me moving this to a separate container just to feed her. Her size and her weight is just tremendous. She's over 100 pounds. And to have an animal like this in feed mode is very dangerous. But that's how I go about getting my big girls out. So, I mean, like I said, you can try whatever you want to try. You know, different strokes for different folks, and she's just knocking everything down. Go ahead, you can go back in. There you go. So, yeah, that's what I do. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. And she's just making a mess of her cage. I just cleaned it. She just went to the bathroom. And I just cleaned it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's how I go about getting my big girls out. And now I got to fix her cage. Thanks so much for watching.